Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Welcome. For those of you subscribed, great to see you. For newbies, welcome. Please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe at the bottom. The links that you need below for some of the decks I've created, my website where I make jewelry, where if you want to schedule a reading, they're usually an hour. If you want something shorter, just drop me a line. And let's get started. This is a reading for the collective for mid-April 2022. And it's a little bit of continuation from the beginning of April. So we have balance, and that was kind of a theme, finding your balance, keeping you in balance, right? And that's being asked for. And it's a 2, which talks about balance, like on a scale, infinity symbol, ebb and flow, as above, so below. So they're really stressing for you to maintain your balance, whether that how you ground yourself, how you take stillness every day to kind of realign and connect with your higher self, with God, divinity, source. You are stronger than you know is what they're telling me. And we've got the tiger. And it's funny because in Chinese astrology, it's the year of the water tiger. And I see blue with the water. And tigers talk about they're not lazy, but they know how to rest, and they know when it's right to strike because they observe everything that's going on around them. And it's a 3, which talks about the Trinity, the triad, you, your higher self, and the divine. You're being guided, you're being assisted, right? And knowing when to take action and when not to. Finding your self-worth. We talked about self-love at the beginning of the month. Your value, knowing you are loved, knowing you are worthy, you are worth, you have worth. That's really important. And it also talks about connecting to your 3rd chakra, 3rd eye, your inner source of divinity. And again, there's a lot of blue, which talks about emotions, right? Celebration, celebrating what you've accomplished, what you are currently doing, even things that you may be, I don't know, struggled with or frustrated by, challenges, something you might even feel you failed at. Just know that that's a lesson, and it's building character, it's building wisdom, it's building knowledge, it's building perseverance for what you need to grow personally with. And we have, this lily, which talks about enlightenment. We've got the moon. There may be some things that are still hidden, which we're going to talk about. But that, the lily comes up in the mud every day. Each day is a brand new day. So know that you have a new beginning, but celebrate those things that you have stuck to, you've persevered over, or continuing to persevere with. Keep your hope. Hope came out at the beginning of the April reading. Having hope, hoping for, believing in better things to come, because they will come. That's not to say there are things that challenge us personally, globally, challenges to humanity, but having hope and putting out those thoughts of hope, belief, what we want to see within not only our own lives, but for humanity as a whole. Because there's a shift going on. Shine. This talks again about your inner divinity, shining, sharing your gifts, sharing your light by example. And also, when you create a random act of kindness, or you show kindness and grace to someone else, that's you shining and modeling that for others, and keep doing that, because it's transformative. And that's part of what you're being encouraged is to transform something this month. And it's a 33, which is, again, the Trinity, Christ consciousness, working with you, your soul, or your higher self, and the divine. It's going to transform you. So there may be some things that we have refused to see, whether it's in ourselves or it's how we view someone else. And we are being asked to confront those triggers, those things that maybe make us uncomfortable, or we've put on the back burner, as we say, because we haven't quite wanted to deal with them. They're asking you to open your eyes, to observe, like the tiger, what actually is going on. Maybe something that triggered you is something you need to heal. There could be something that, there may be, for some of you, someone that has been a real challenge, and understand that Does it mean that they need to be cut out? Does it mean that you need to come from a place of compassion and understand that they too are struggling with something? So, but we also had the Confront card, which is an 18, which talks about, it's a 9 in numerology. What's this shadow that you need to confront? And a lot of times they're hidden. So pay attention also to your dreams. There may be something you've been dreaming about that's your subconscious trying to tell you something. It could also be, again, a trigger, someone triggering something for you that it bothers you because it's something in you that needs healed, forgiven, or those who need forgiveness. And base chakra. So when you come from a place of balance, stability, the base chakra is your root chakra. And it is the first one in the series within the body's energy system. And so when it is stable, when it is balanced, you come from a more place of calm and peace. So by confronting whatever that is that makes you feel unstable, you want to look at that and see what can you do to help facilitate more balance in your life. What makes you feel more stable, rooted, right? Rooted in yourself, rooted in your environment. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have third eye chakra again. So that's come up for more than once. Where's she at? For self-worth, connecting with your intuition, paying attention to those niggles and nudges, synchronicities, things you get. We call them sometimes downloads at night. You wake up and you have, maybe it was an interesting dream or a thought in your head. Pay attention to what those are. And that's a 6 again for balance. So yeah, it helps strengthen bonds with yourself, with your connectivity to the divine, to others that are meant to be in your path. Sometimes we call that our tribe. Yeah. So moving on, we have gratitude again, having gratitude for all things. Each day is a new beginning for the little things, the big things, the experiences, the people, right? Gift. So this is a gift to yourself. It's a gift to humanity, but there may also be a gift, a blessing, a miracle that's coming in for you in April. It says grace is a gift from God. We don't need to work hard to earn it, feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender our needs to receive it. And surrender was a part of beginning of April, surrendering so that abundance can come in. The gift of grace is our birthright. And chance. There may be a chance encounter, there may be an opportunity coming in, and we've got this new path, segment of the path, and, this illuminated horizon. So maybe there's something or someone you need to take a chance on, or an opportunity coming in for you to grow, and they're encouraging you to take that step. Refusing to see it may be part of the issue, because here's the sun again illuminating. What is it that has made you feel fearful? That's your root chakra. Fear comes from the root chakra, that you need to heal and be the fool in tarot. Take that new beginning, surrender, and just take that. It says take a leap. Divine protection is always by our side. So you're being encouraged to transform whatever that is for you. To that transformation is a process of taking that leap of faith, of trusting the universe will unfold what's meant for you in your highest good. It may not seem like it at the time, but trying to remember that, right? It's happening for you, not to you. Good card. Yeah, and continue to shine again. That's part of your beauty, is is the gifts you have and the knowledge you have, and the experiences. It might be able to help someone else, whether it's you consciously interacting with them and shining for them, or it could be just someone's watching. People are always watching, right? But that they see how you handle things, and it gives them inspiration, it gives them hope. Self-love again is being requested, so be sure you're loving yourself. That's the most important thing. If you can't love yourself, you really can't. It's hard for you to give that to anyone else. And it says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is simply not a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from the actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Maybe Maybe you've been struggling with self-love. You've not wanted to see yourself as the beautiful person that you are, and they're encouraging that. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be boring, inspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And that may be what this chance card is. What are you passionate about, or something you've wanted to try and experience? Maybe the experience doesn't turn out the way you thought, but maybe it's because you were meant to connect with the people who are in that experience with you, right? So loving yourself inspires courage and the strength to go forward and experience life and find joy in it, right? Hope. Again, your loved ones in the spirit will know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. And hope for, that's another message we had, having hope, maintaining hope. So don't forget that. Yeah, we also have stand your ground. So this talks about not only being grounded, which is the root chakra, again, but it's also about your boundaries, which we talked about. What are your personal boundaries? What will you put up with and what you won't? And part of that is the love you show yourself. Maybe you shouldn't be putting up with some things that you've been, whether it's a situation or person, but they're asking you to ground yourself, stand in your integrity, and to set those boundaries. And it's okay to have boundaries, what you will and will not tolerate. That's part of self-love. That's an important part. We also have solitude. Make sure you're taking time, again, to find stillness, quietness, walk in nature. Could be, we got a little affirmation, grounding yourself, whether it's yoga, prayer, meditation, whatever that is for you, but time for just you, so you can connect, you can release, and realign. Bottom of the deck, we have wisdom. In those quiet moments of solitude, that's a lot of times where we access wisdom, things we've experienced before to assist us in our journey. So don't forget to do that. Don't forget to do that. And we also have voyage, and this talks about that new beginning, new segment of your path, whatever that is. This also talks about these whales are floating. So it talks about dreams, dream time. Pay attention to your dreams. You might want to keep a dream journal this month to see if that gives you any insight. Waking the lion. So this is talking about, we've got now the divine feminine, the tiger, and the divine masculine, the lion. Waking the lion talks about waking up, becoming more empowered, and then observing, and then taking action when it's needed. But you have, the strength to do this. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, Merry Motive. We had this beginning of the month. What is your intention? You might have a lot of choices, but what's the one thing you're going to change or pursue? Honor how far you've come. Again, that's part of a repeat from the beginning of the month. Self-love, honoring what you have come through. Honoring how maybe there's something you're in the middle of you're really struggling with, but honoring that you're taking up the challenge. You're confronting those things that are challenging, and honor that. And it's transformative again. We've got the butterfly of transformation, right? Inner guidance, that intuition card again. You're being given niggles and nudges, signs, assistance to go, to move forward, to take that leap of faith, that chance. Yeah, you're ascending. So ascending happens when you are starting to level up. You heal things. You no longer are on that particular cycle. You've mastered it. You start to ascend. You start to what we say like level up, right? So things that were an issue no longer are an issue anymore. And you have warrior woman energy. It's just energy, but it says, have you answered your deepest calling? And this goes back to the inspired passion. What do you need to do for you? What lights you up? What brings you joy, peace? Whatever that is for you, you're being asked to connect with that, right? And we have on the bottom of the deck Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. This may be a person or people that you just really resonate with. They get where you are, they get what's going on. Maybe they've had a similar experience. It can also be a group. Maybe there's some activity, workshop, um, prayer group, whatever that is for you, that's part of your tribe, that helps you feel helps you feel connected, that helps you feel grounded, and that supports you. And it's not always your blood family. Sometimes it's a really good friend, or it could be someone you just have a chance encounter with that provides you that inspiration or affirmation you need. But you are never alone, so make sure you reach out. And maybe it's reaching out um, to your guides, your angels, God, whoever that is for you, right? So I'm going back to the keys to the 13 universal laws, which is a deck I've designed. There's 2 other decks down below if you're interested. You don't have to have special instructions. You can just shuffle and pull a card a day for a message. And it's based on energy. So, and spirit, your ancestors, they all help connect you to things. So if you're interested, it's down below. But let's see what they have for us for the collective for mid-April. Okay, we got 3 of them. Your path, key to your path and purpose. This came out at the beginning of the month. So this is a big shift for you in the month of April for many of us. We're being asked to, key to your intuition. What is that in the back of your mind? What is that in your gut? That niggle or nudge, right? Listen to it. Key to your passion. We had that. Ignite, inspire passion. What is it that you really want? And key to flow, because that's going to help create that ebb and flow, keeping you in kind of a stasis of sorts that allows you to not only experience things, but to have them come in, to go with the flow and observe those things that are trying to help you or teach you to manage this segment of your path. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe, and thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.